Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant. I want to talk today about a question which we get almost on a daily basis. How much does it cost to get a US money transmitter license? Oh, it must be about $5,000, $10,000, etc. No, it's not. It's pretty expensive. Many people don't have an idea of why the US money transmitter licenses are so expensive. They just assume because of parallels from, let's say, Mexico or Canada or EU or in somewhere in the UK or elsewhere, that the license cost would be pretty reasonable. They also don't expect that you need to go get a license in each and every state, and they also cannot comprehend that there's no federal licensing policy and that if you get one license and everything is good. And the last thing, they also sometimes get it wrong that if they just get a FinCEN registration, that is the license. All this is not true. The United States has one of the most rigorous licensing regimes known to man. You require 49 licenses in all states. Montana doesn't require a license, and then one license for Washington D.C. You can get licenses for U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and Guam. Those are separate territories, etc. Those licenses take up to 2 years to get. The big ones being New York, Texas, and California, the big three as we call them. Typically, you have to have paid up capital, bonding, net worth, etc. I'm going to include an estimate that was given to me by many people, and this is the amalgamated estimate. You have to have a compliance officer, you have to have audits. There will be re-audits based on the discrepancies and inefficiencies in your compliance manual when it was actually implemented. You'll have to have a compliance officer full time. It takes up to 2 years to get it. You have to pay for surety bonding, the premiums on that, etc. All that adds up to a cost of over $2 million in 2 years in order to get it. It's not a sunk cost because there is the cost of net worth. You must have a net worth of $1 million. But if you take that out, then you're looking at least in 2 years you're looking at an excess of $1 million that is basically put in and doesn't come out. And that's what it costs to get a US money transmitter license. Over $2 million. People, they're sitting on their desks, they're hustling, they're thinking they're entrepreneurs. Oh, I'm going to crack this US code, not a big deal. I'm going to find a license provider. No license provider who spends 2 years of their lives, so many things, got fingerprinted, did audits, put a system in, etc., and paid the money, is going to give you coverage just like that, or give you because you're good at hustling, or you're a good looking guy, or what have you. It doesn't work that way. I have linked to an article, a page on our website which shows graphically and even in a table form some of the costs associated with it and why this is more expensive and this is not. Why sponsorship is the way to go, and if you apply for licenses, why they are so expensive. Just so that you have a immediate sense of understanding of what the costs are, because a lot of people will approach us and others and say, well, how expensive can it be, and then we have to repeat the whole story again and tell them basically this video essentially and tell them why it is expensive and so forth. If you have any other questions or comments, please feel free to ask in the contact link below. I'll be happy to answer. Till next time, have a good one.